आपको वो बना पोस्ट करना आपको पोस्ट करना ये स्पॉटलाइट करना स्पॉटलाइट फॉर एवरीवन करना
Good evening, Om Shanti to everyone, and greetings of peace, and warm welcome to the another online refreshing Sunday evening talk. And I'm really glad to be here with you all today. And today is a very special day for our Shanti Sarovar because today we completed 17 years of tireless and successful services. So one more interesting thing, Olympics are going on and we got one silver medal also. And today we started and happy anniversary to Shanti Sarovar. So let's come to our today's topic. Our today's topic is raising your vibrational energy. Raising your vibrational energy. When someone come to Shanti Sarovar, they say that vibrations of Shanti Sarovar are very peaceful, serene, and positive. And whenever someone sit in our meditation room, they say that vibrations of your meditation room is highly positive. So what are vibrations and what is vibrational energy? Actually, a lot of research is going on vibrational energy, and vibrational energy experts claim that certain thought patterns, or we can say certain emotions such as joy, happiness, gratitude, appreciation, they all are under the category of high frequency vibrations. They all are under the category of high frequency vibration. And on another side, we have certain mindsets such as anger, greed, attachment, ego, or we can say fear, failure, insecurities. These all are under the category of low vibrational energy. So nowadays, everyone wants to raise their vibrational energy and everyone wants to experience and create high frequency vibrations. So to unwrap our today's topic, we have special guest from Bahrain. So let's welcome our divine sister Ansuya. So let's welcome our divine sister Ansuya. So how are you doing, sister, and how Bahrain is doing?
Om Shanti, Namaste to everyone.
I'm very
nice to be in Hyderabad.
Yeah. So welcome to Hyderabad Shanti Sarovar Sister Ansuya, Divine Sister Ansuya. And I'm very pleased to introduce about Divine Sister Ansuya. Sister Ansuya, born and brought up in Hyderabad only, and she is Hyderabadi, even though she is rendering her services in many countries in abroad. Actually, Sister Ansuya practicing meditation since her childhood, and she is associated with Brahma Kumaris ever since. And after completing her studies, she completely dedicated her life for the service of humanity. She at present she is rendering her services in Bahrain, and she is a vice president for Bahrain Meditation Center also. So to unwrap our today's topic, we will welcome Sister Ansuya again. And but I want to share a few announcements also. The agenda for today's session will be like that. First 40 minutes, Sister will unwrap the topic, and after that we have meditation session, and after that we have question answer session also. So if you have any doubts regarding today's topic, make sure that it should be related to today's topic only. And if you need any clarification regarding today's topic after the session, so please feel free to drop your questions in chat box. So let's welcome again Sister Ansuya. Over to Sister Ansuya.
Om Shanti. Welcome. So for you in India, it is a holiday today. For us here in Bahrain, it's the first working day. Sunday is the first working day here. And we are 2.5 hours behind you. So it is 3 p.m. Bahrain is a Middle East country, and it is very, very hot over here. And that is about the geographical introduction. And it feels so good to be in Hyderabad virtually. So it's always good to be in India, and especially Hyderabad, since I've been in Hyderabad all through my childhood and my adolescence and until my adulthood. So I was in Hyderabad, and it has a very beautiful memories which I carry with. So today our topic is raising our vibrational energy. See, we always use this word vibrations when we feel something good, right? So whenever you're meeting a person, when you meet a person and that person, if you feel very good with that person, you say that, oh, this person had a very good vibe. If you feel something not good about that person, you feel that, no, no, there is something negative vibe about this person. So what is vibration? What is vibration? Actually, vibration, I'd like to ask the brother or the sister who's showing. I just want you to play the PPT, sister, the brother who's doing the PowerPoint. So you
Yeah,
can just show.
yeah, we are playing.
Yeah. I just want to share with you what is vibration. There is a definition for vibration. So vibration, it is basically, it is a state of being. It is the atmosphere. It is an energy of a person or a place or a thought or a thing. If you see, so sometimes you're going to a place and you feel so peaceful, right? When you go to the meditation center, or when you're going to a temple, let's say, or when you're going to any mountain or any place where there is a lot of energy, a positive energy. So you will say that, oh, there is so much of positive vibration here. So vibration is nothing but it is a state of being of a person or a place or a thing. So it could be anything. But when it is generating certain vibration, so then we feel it. And who generates the vibration? So one aspect is, yes, the nature generates vibrations. That's why you see when you go to the nature, how you feel. When you're close to the nature, whether it's five elements, any, when it's a nice breeze around you, when you're beside a lake, when you're in a forest, right? So there is so much of positivity, so much of energy. So if you see, everything in this world is a vibration. So there is the energy which is emitting that creates the vibration. Just like the nature or the object or the places emit certain energy field, certain vibrations, in the same way, we human beings also we vibrate. So, so everything in life is vibration according to Albert Einstein. If you see what he says is everything in this world, whether it is matter, whether it is the soul, so everything is vibrating. And according to Abraham Hicks, as you think, each thought which you're creating, let's say whatever thinking you're doing at the moment, whatever thought you're creating, whatever feeling which you're feeling, so what's happening is you're vibrating. And as you vibrate, you attract. Whatever you're vibrating, you attract that into your life. So that is the secret of vibrations. As human beings, so actually we are the ones who create the thoughts and we create the feelings. And those feelings, they generate vibrations. See, in our meditation philosophy, we talk about vritti, whatever our attitude is. So based on that attitude, we vibrate. So what is my attitude? What is my vritti? towards a person, towards a physical thing, towards myself, towards anything which is happening around me in my life, what is my vritti, that is, what is my attitude towards that, that generates a specific vibration. So those vibrations could be high or low. So high energy vibrations and low energy vibrations, even in the field of science and the field of psychosomatic science, there is a lot of research which is being done on the energy fields behind the emotions. So let's take what is higher vibrational energy. So when you are in a state of higher vibrational energy, what is the feeling you have? So whenever you're in a very high vibrational energy, that is
Only
the time where you are in sync
only
with yourself.
ఏమంటారు
You
ఈ
are
క్రిస్టియన్స్ అట్లా
completely in
అట్లా
sync
మన
with
హిందువులు ఒక ఇది
yourself.
అనమాట.
So when you're in sync with yourself, with your true self, first thing is you're at ease. You're very comfortable. You feel at ease. You feel light, feel peaceful. You feel happy. You feel strong. You feel positive. So these are few examples. So now what I want you to do is, so now for 20 seconds, close your eyes. So out of the list, for 20 seconds, just try to hold on to one particular feeling, whether it is easiness, lightness, peace, happiness, strongness, or positivity. So anything which is very positive, just hold on to that for 20 seconds. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, allow yourself to be still. I hold on to my one favorite feeling of goodness. I'm holding it. I'm trying to feel it. I'm trying to experience it. As I'm feeling, it is generating waves of vibrations. So now, when you were doing this particular exercise, when you were holding on to one particular thought, so whatever you're feeling, it creates a vibration. And that particular thought, if it is positive, so after 20 seconds or after 1 minute of you holding on to that thought or feeling, there will be another thought which is connected to that thought. So there is a kind of a momentum of feelings which is created. So when that momentum is created, so you ascend to a higher vibrational energy. And if you see throughout the day, it's not that every human being stays in a higher vibrational energy 24/7, right? So we all go through different phases throughout the day, according to the situations, according to circumstances, according to people around us, according to problems which are coming in front of me, hurdles, etc. So sometimes there are glitches, whatever's happening around. So what's happening to my vibrational level, right? Even for a moment, something else is coming and then it's changing. So when I have the ability to make myself settle into higher vibrational energy levels, what happens is anything which is low, let's say you are dealing with a person who has very low energy, right? The person is having a lot of a negative emotion, whatever. and you are in a higher vibrational energy level. So, what happens is whatever person, thing, object, circumstance, or a problem which you're dealing with, no matter what kind of energy it has, so it will pass easily. You cross it very easily. You do not get stuck. So, usually, many times, if we observe ourselves, when we are going through different phases in our life, in a day, we get stuck with certain thoughts. It could be about a person, it could be about something which repeatedly comes. You might be right, you might be completely correct, but when it comes to the thought, it is upsetting you. It is creating a kind of a obstruction, and it is creating a kind of unpleasantness within you. So that is a sign that there is some emotion, some negative emotion is at play. Sometimes you might feel insecure. Sometimes you might feel fear, anxiety, anger, irritation, frustration. So, any of these negative emotions, they are low energy vibrations. So, but when I'm in higher vibrational energy, no matter things come, let's say problems come, situations come in front of you, but you really don't get stuck. So the benefit, one of the benefits of being in higher vibrational state of mind is I don't get stuck. Right? When, for example, when there is a knot. So on a knot, if I tie another knot, what's happening? It's getting complicated, right? So a knot, and then there is another knot, and then another knot. So, and once a knot and knot and knot, and then you, if you have to really entangle it, it is very difficult. So, that is what is being stuck. When you are in a higher vibrational energy, so you are completely beyond. So, you are in a powerful state. When you are in a powerful state, the way you see things around you, whatever things around you, whatever is happening, so you don't get stuck. You just observe it, but with your energy, with your positivity, you change the course of it. You change the form of it. Even though if it is negative, it's not going to affect you. Even though if it is coming in front of you as a problem, what's happening is you're going to change it into a solution. Problem does not be as a problem, but it becomes a solution. But that can happen only when I am in that higher vibrational frequency. So when you are in a higher vibrational energy level, so this is what you feel. So the aim is for us to be in this state all the time. That is our aim, right? Everyone wants to be ease, right? At ease, everyone wants to be happy, right? Everyone wants to be peaceful, strong, positive. So this is everyone's desire. But it is not something which you cannot do it, but the only thing which is needed is I need to pay little attention. First, I need to know what is that which is lower vibrational energy. What is the feeling? Let's say. So next slide, please. Can I have the next slide? So whenever there is lower vibrational energy, let's say sometimes people use the word, oh, I'm feeling low, right? Many times people use the word, oh, I'm feeling low. So what does the feeling of low be like? When someone is feeling low, there is heaviness, right? You feel heavy. There is feeling of lowness, like there is something, it's like the feeling of sinking. There is confusion, there is sadness, so there is lethargy, there is fatigue. Any lower vibrational energy, it is nothing but there is something which the psyche, the soul, is consuming inside, which is not right. Anything which I'm consuming inside which is negative is going to create a lower vibrational frequency inside me. And that is not good for my physical body and for the soul. If you see, when we describe ourselves, who am I? We say that, who am I? I am not just a body, but I am a physical, mental, emotional, and a spiritual being, right? So our self has these four levels. So whenever I am in a lower vibrational level, it affects my spiritual state, it affects my mental, emotional, and physical states. And when these states of the self are affected, there is a blockage in the energy field. Nowadays people do, like in the new age, like there is a lot of enthusiasm for this new age techniques of chakra cleansing, right? So how to unblock your chakras, how to clean your chakras. People do so many techniques, so many things to really recharge their chakras, etc. So it is nothing but when someone stays mentally, emotionally in a lower frequency, lower energy levels, having negative feelings. So those create a lower vibration. And when you continue, when you allow yourself to feel that, so what happens is it's going to affect the soul and the body, because there are various energy points in our physical body. And those energy points get blocked. And when those get blocked, so those come back as diseases. Nowadays, the science tells very clearly that 90% of the diseases today which people experience are psychosomatic in nature. So it's nothing but over a period of time, a person has been in a state of mind, mentally, emotionally. So that is the reason. So they are suffering, they're experiencing different health issues. It's nothing but my emotional state, which creates lower vibrational energy. So it's very important. First thing, whenever you have this feeling should not arise. First thing, the aim is I should never feel heavy. I should never feel low. I should never feel confused. I should never feel sad. I should never feel lethargic. I should never feel fatigued. So if I'm feeling any of these, first thing I need to identify the reason. Sometimes, you see what happens, I'll give you an example. See, sometimes you might be feeling sad, or you might be feeling hurt, or you might be feeling upset. So, and what we do is we blame whatever I'm feeling. We usually do what we do, we blame situation, circumstance, or a person for my feeling. Again, one mistake is I am in a negative state of sadness. The second mistake I'm doing is I am blaming someone or something for my feeling. Blaming is another negative emotion. So whenever I blame anyone or anything, so the first thing which I'm doing is I'm not taking my own responsibility. I'm not taking responsibility for my own feelings. So this is the reality. So in this aspect, I need to be honest. Let's say, for example, you're feeling lethargic. Most of the people, they feel lethargic and physically. So if you're feeling lethargic, okay, your mind is very fresh, but physically you're lethargic. That means you have given something heavy to your body. You have given the food to your body, which is low in vibrations. So when you are eating food which is low in vibrations, what do you feel? You are lethargic. So whatever I'm consuming mentally, physically, that makes you feel having high energy or low energy. So I need to be knowing what am I doing? What am I consuming at every step? So for that, so now the next aspect is now how to raise my vibration. Next slide. So how to raise my vibrational energy? So I've just, put some notes of certain practices. Of course, raising the vibrational energy itself is a very big subject. Each uh, each points which we have covered, they themselves become one big topic actually. It is a complete huge topic. So, but out of time, I'm also racing against what I'm going to share. So there are few things which is very easy and you can experiment. See, in spirituality, you should not be believing anything blindly. Do it for yourself. Do it practically. So when you do it, when you experiment it, when you do a lot of experiments, come to know, oh, this is right, this is wrong, this is what I need to do, this is what I should not be doing. I need to have a very open mind to work on my own self. So here, there are a few practices. Being aware. So how much time am I aware of myself? You see, in our daily teachings, we talk about, oh, you have to be soul conscious, etc. Okay, that is a further, a deeper concept. But here, being aware. Being aware means I need to be aware what your body is feeling, what your mind is feeling, what spiritually you're feeling. I need to be aware of my inner world. Many times we are so busy in our lives that we don't tend to look inside. So, being aware is one of the beautiful practices which you to look at yourself unbiased. See, being aware means you're looking into your inner world. You're aware if something is wrong, okay, like in your house. So you're aware, right? Oh, electricity has gone. This has been broken. So you're aware. So when you're aware, next step, what you do is you try and fix it, right? So, in the same way, I need to be aware of my inner world. What's going on in my inner world? This is very important. Most of the times, we get so busy in our lives that we don't tend to pay attention to our inner world. So, being aware, it doesn't need time. You can be doing a lot of tasks, but at the same time, you can have a check on yourself and see how you are feeling. Okay, that is one of the efforts or practices which you can try, which is very interesting. Yeah. And then the next one is being in the moment. See, one of the truths, whenever my vibration fluctuates from higher to lower, is either I'm in the past or in the future. So whenever you're in the future, whenever you're in the past, that is not truth. Truth is, what is it that you are feeling now? What is it that you are at the moment? That is your truth. Nothing else is truth. What happened yesterday? Yesterday is past. What am I now in this moment? That is my truth. So I need to have so much of importance to my every moment. I need to pay so much attention, being in the moment. So you can do this practice, whatever task you might be doing. I do a lot of experiment on this. Being in the moment means you need to do justice to whatever task you're doing. You have to be focusing and completely be in that moment. Whether you're praying, whether you're meditating, you are accomplishing a task, you're talking to someone, you're doing your work on a desk, you are driving a car, you must be doing anything but practice being in the moment. So when you practice this, there is so much of freedom which you experience. And when you experience that freedom, the oscillation between higher and lower energies doesn't happen because you're very light, you're in the moment. You're not stuck in the past and you're not worried about the future. You're just in the present. Of course, to be in that state, you need a lot of practice. But it's like kickstarting. Once you kickstart your practice, it's not difficult. It is easy. So, but you have to try it. So the next one is gratitude. So you can do this exercise. You see, no matter you might be going through difficult time or any kind of feeling you might be having, but for a moment, whatever you might be doing, stop for a few seconds, observe your life, even if you are thankful, and ask yourself how much thankful you are for what all you have in your life. Develop gratitude. So, whatever you might be having, the food you're eating, the shelter you have, right? The family you have, the goodness you have, the goodness around you which is there. Try to look around and look for the positivity. And when I'm thankful to what is there in my life, in few seconds, you can do this experiment. In few seconds, so the disharmony which was there inside, or any kind of feeling of lower energy level, it gets fixed. You can try this. Gratitude is a very great effort. It is not just effort, it's a feeling where it will completely ascend you into a higher state very quickly. It doesn't take much time. Even you can write. If you can't think, you just take a notebook and just write down. You're thankful for what all things in your life you're thankful for. What all things am I thankful for today? Whatever has happened today. It doesn't matter, something negative. It doesn't matter. I can learn a lesson from it. So, what is the lesson which I learn? I need to have gratitude for everything which is there. So, when I have the feeling of gratitude, so then things start shifting inside us. So this is one of the experiments which you can do. The next is forgiveness and letting go. See, in our relationships, in our day-to-day relationships, what happens is, we come across, whether it's colleagues, whether it is our personal relationships, there is so much of a friction happens because of certain tendencies in each other, right? So, but if I hold on to each one's mistake or a misunderstanding, what is it going to do to me? Like, let's say someone might have behaved very nicely with you, but if I'm holding on to that feeling, is it going to benefit me? Is it going to allow me to ascend in a higher vibrational energy, or is it going to pull me down? You just ask this question. A person has not done very good with you, but yet, if I am holding on to that feeling, that is damaging me, that is causing me harm. The best way to let go is forgive, come to peace. See, whatever that person has done, that person's part, that is that person's sin. Now, when it comes to me, why am I taking that person's energy within me and making my energy positive to negative? So, this is very important. This is conscious awareness which I need to have. So, this will enable me to easily forgive anyone. Because what is important in today's life, today's world, is my peace of mind. My peace of mind. If my mind is peaceful, I can achieve anything. I can go at any heights. I can ascend to any level. But if my mind is not peaceful, that is where everything starts to drop. So I need to be if anything has happened, I need to forgive and forget. That's why they say forgive and forget, not forget and forgive, right? First forgiveness, and then you can forget, and then you let go. Let go means become free. Don't hold. Don't hold. Any feeling, if you're holding, that is going to cause pain. If you really want to hold on to the feeling of peace, hold on to the feeling of joy, hold on to the feeling of love. So if you really want to hold on to something which is positive, but don't hold on to something which is negative. The next one is detached involvement. See, detached involvement means Like, you know, when you are interacting with people, right? So we are interacting with people, we are mixing, sitting, eating, everything we are doing. But at the same time, we are not just communicating with a person, but if you see, there is a lot of exchange which is happening, not just verbal communication, but there is a subtle communication which is happening. Let's say you have seen someone doing a mistake, someone is doing something wrong, someone is doing something very wrong. So what's happening in your mind? So whatever the person is speaking, there is something which a reaction which is created within yourself. And that is not detached involvement. Detached involvement is where I interact with everyone, but I'm detached with their personality traits. They are playing their part. I I need to be consciously aware of my part. If someone is doing one mistake, I should not allow myself to do a mistake by seeing the mistake in the other one, right? Right? There is nice story. You know, two Buddhist monks were there, and they were walking. So they were walking, and there was been one woman. You know, she was old enough, and she couldn't cross the river. So when they were walking around the river, so she couldn't cross the river. So she asked for help. So one Buddhist monk, what he does is he lifts the woman and makes her cross the river, and he moves on. And the two monks, they go further, they start walking. And then the other monk who was watching this whole scene tells to this monk, "Hey, we are not allowed to touch a woman. But how did you lift her? How did you touch her? It is against our principle." So this monk responds, "Okay, I lifted her, but I left her. But why are you carrying still?" The mind, he's still brooding, he's thinking that this person has done this. You're holding onto an event. So, in the same way, detached involvement means I look at a person as an actor. When you're watching a movie, whatever is there, you embrace it. You know, you can't do any changes. Whatever is playing, you are just watching it. You can't do any changes to it. All you have to do is you have to just watch and enjoy. So, in the same way, in detached involvement, you become an observer. You observe, you don't get involved. So that is what is detached involvement. So, but when you start doing it, when you start practicing it, it's interesting. Of course, it's not easy, it's difficult, but when you start doing it, it creates it creates a lot of deep realization for you. So just try to practice it. So this is one of the things. And then cleansing your spaces. So other important aspect is, let's say, for example, whatever vibrations you are carrying, you're feeling very high energy, then your space around you becomes very charged. Whoever comes into your room, they can feel the energy, right? So I need to keep an aim to cleanse my space. So positive vibrations exist in an organized, clean spaces. How's my space? How's my inner space? How's my physical space? Whatever space the soul is in, then the same space I create for myself, for my physical body, and for my body. Because the soul lives in the space of this physical body. So this body should be in a complete clean state, one of the cleansing things. And then my space, wherever I'm living, it should be very organized. So if I really wants to cleanse my system, one of the things is bringing discipline to your life. Until and unless there is no discipline in our life, discipline means the time you wake up, the food you eat, what you do, your timetable, your routine, when it is full of discipline, that is where everything is organized. So when everything is organized, you radiate positivity. So even our spaces, whenever there is dirt, so what happens? That attracts negative energy. So it's very important to keep our spaces very positive. Right? Don't spend time thinking negative in your spaces because that creates negative energy. You need to cleanse it. That's why in our ancient principles, right, ancient Indian ways, there are various ways. They smudge, they light a candle, they burn incense, all these physical things they do. So that is way that cleanses the space, that energizes the space. So the moment when you enter a temple, how is the space of the temple? Right? It's filled with so much of energy because it's charged with everyone's positive energy. So, in the same way, the space which I live in, it should be clean. And then next is consuming food with high vibrational energy. So, the other important aspect is the food which is processed. Any processed food which you eat, it is low in energy. Any processed, you're cooking the food and you're frying it and then eating it, that has low vibrations. Any low vibrational food, when you take in, what do you feel? You feel heavy. So I'm not saying that you should not eat fried food, but all I'm saying is you need to incorporate a lot of pranic food in your diet. The food which has high vibrations, which is raw vegetables, fruits, sprouts, which has very high energy, natural, which is natural, raw. And when you eat these, like one of the things is ash god. Ash god is highest prana. We here actually, our routine is we drink green juice every day in the morning. So, these are the natural stuff which is high in vibrations. Like the moment you drink, the moment you eat, you feel light. So that is how your food should be. The food should be very energetic, filled with a lot of positive vibrations. Even if you're cooking, it should be mild cooking with a lot of positive vibrations. And that is where, when you eat it, you will feel completely light and at ease. And you can sense those vibrations. So, this is one of the things which you can bring into your life. And the next one is connecting with the nature. Connecting with the nature is an important aspect. See, being in cities, of course, I do miss being in the nature a lot. Like, I do a lot of nature trips, but because of pandemic now, so we don't do any nature trips, but we have ocean close by. So it is very important for each one of us, wherever you are in India. So India is full of natural things. So find a space every day for some time, spend time in the nature. So that will make a lot of difference. See, when you connect yourself with the nature, it really heals you. It is like resetting yourself. Like, let's say you had a long day, you had a very busy day, you were having very hectic schedule, or your day did not go well. Anything it could be. Just go close to the nature and see the difference. The vibrations of the nature changes your energy. So it will not allow you to get stuck. So these are the things which enable you not to be stuck in a lower frequency. So the whole idea is, so when you incorporate these practices, so this will not allow you to get stuck in a lower vibrational frequency, and then it will ascend you. It will make you go beyond. And out of all the practices, the important practice is connecting with the divine, God, the supreme energy, the supreme being. And that is what is Raj Yoga meditation. Raj Yoga meditation is the highest, it is the Raja, the highest connection. It is the king of all yogas because the connection which I have is with the supreme. So when I connect with that being who's the most pure, what happens is I draw the pure energy. So in Raj Yoga meditation, we connect with the divine and we also connect with the soul world. our abode, our home. So when I connect myself with the world of silence above, then what happens is I absorb that pure energy. So when I absorb that pure energy, any lower energy frequency, even if it is there, it gets dissolved. Any negative traits, any vices, these are all low energy frequencies. So if I ascend, but if I have to connect to that pure energy of God, first I need to do a lot of work on myself because God is the purest energy. I cannot connect with God just with my head. I need head and heart. I need to connect with the help of my intellect. So, for that, I need to prepare myself to be in the consciousness of my own self. Who am I? I am a spiritual being and I'm not this physical body. So, when I practice this awareness, I can easily get connected with that divine, and then that is where I draw that pure energy from God, and everything within me becomes pure and energized. And when I'm vibrating anything that is pure, what happens is I'm going to attract whatever is pure. See, things happen, whatever is happening in our life, it's not coincidence. It is not coincidence. Whatever happens in my life, it is I am attracting it into my life. I'm attracting it. I'm responsible for it. So when I have this awareness, then I will not allow anything negative to be attracting to my life. So I pay attention to be positive and to radiate positive, so I attract only positive. So let us now sit few minutes. We have very less time for Q&A, but we will just sit in meditation to go into that calmness and completely settle into that stillness. Just relax your body. I'm just going to take you a few minutes on a meditation exercise, and then we will take Q&A if any. Take a deep breath. Make yourself comfortable. Relax your body. I breathe in and breathe out. As I breathe in and breathe out, I'm becoming aware. Become aware of your breathing. Each time you're inhaling, become aware. As I become aware of my breathing, I slowly become aware of myself. As I become aware, my observation is that my body and myself, these are two entities. I am in this physical body. So I become consciously aware of my form as a point of light in the center of the forehead. I am a spiritual being. I, the soul, I am a spiritual energy radiating the energy of light, the energy of mind. as I feel myself, I radiate this energy of light and light to every cell of my body. Each and every cell of my body is being charged. I feel powerful. I am in my true reality. In this pure form, I connect with the divine and absorb that pure energy of God. As I'm absorbing God's pure energy, I'm radiating that energy into my physical body and into the atmosphere I'm sitting in. God's energy is entering my space, is entering my being. I feel energized. I feel charged. Now slowly, when I'm ready, I become aware of my surroundings. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much for such a wonderful sharing, sister. And the presentation was really very nice. And you shared a lot of good practices also with us. So definitely we will try to practice them, or we will try to apply them in our day-to-day life. And I request participants, if you have any questions, please write down in chat box.
Wonderful. A very powerful, beautiful discourse and meditation. Everything is so clear. So grateful to sister. Wonderful, very powerful, very timely. We all need this discourse, advice. We should practice more and more. Wonderful, sister. Thank you very much.
So special thanks to Brother Karthikeyan also. So thank you for being with us, Brother Karthikeyan. And I request other participants, if you have any question. Yeah, everyone is saying thanks, and everyone is saying that was very nice, that was wonderful. And people are saying that was very informative. So
We want to listen to sister more and more often. What clarity and powerful. Amazing. That is the beauty and greatness of Brahma Kumaris.
I think, yes, information is there. A lot of information is there around, in today's world. There is so much, people are in search of spirituality, so much. There is so much of information. But spirituality is something which you need to feel it, you need to experience it. See,
Yeah, too
spirituality.
much of information. But you
Yes.
give the quintessence of the subject very beautifully, sister. Grateful to you.
Thank
Shanti.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
so we have few announcements. We have a couple of announcements. Actually, a sister shared that we have to connect ourselves with the Supreme, with the Divine. So from today only, we started our basic Raj Yoga meditation course. So if you people are interested, and this is our flyer of Raj Yoga meditation course. So please take benefit from this wonderful opportunity so that we can raise our vibrational energy. And it's in Hindi as well as Telugu. So parallel batches are going on, and it will carry on till 7th of August. So its timings are from 5:30 to 6:30. So for today's session, you can log in or you can subscribe our YouTube channel. It's going on live streaming, so you can check on YouTube also. So for today's session, you can check there. And from tomorrow, you can continue with us this wonderful journey of basic Raj Yoga meditation course. And please do subscribe our YouTube channel, Shanti Sarovar Hyderabad. And if you want to, okay, uh, so thanks, Sister Anasuya. And
No, I'm there. No, don't worry that I'm leaving. No problem.
okay. Thank you so much for being with us, sister, and for giving your time to us. So thanks again. So I just want to share that if you want our upcoming updates, so you have to subscribe our channel, our website. So you can register on our website. Our website is www.shantisarovar.org. So please do subscribe, and please do register yourself in our website also. So don't forget to share all these things with your family and friends, and please do like and do comments on YouTube chat box also. So we, we will wind up the session with 2 minutes of silence.
Okay, there is a question here, sister. Can I answer this question?
Yeah,
Just
sister. Yeah, please.
So the question is, Om Shanti sister, if something went wrong, people simply blaming the other person, mind gets relaxed by blaming him. Otherwise, thought is triggering every time if we see that person. Why mind is desiring lower vibrations? So yes, it is a very wonderful question, and it's a practical question. You see, the thing is, we have made ourselves a quick fix, right? To take responsibility of something, it takes a lot of energy. Anything in your life, if you really have to take a responsibility for that, it takes a lot of energy. But if you have to blame someone for your feeling, it's very easy, right? Why we get attracted is that is what it is. We get attracted to lower frequency because we do not have that power to take the responsibility. I don't have the courage to say that, yes, this is my mistake, or that one is wrong, but that one's part is that. But what is my response? So, why am I blaming that person? Why am I holding a negative impression about that person? That is not also good. If that person was wrong, in the same way, I am also wrong. So two wrongs can never fix one problem, right? Wrong and wrong is equal to wrong. Right? So if I have to fix someone's wrong, I need to be right. When I am right, then I can fix it. I can change the course of it. So that's why it's very important that to understand that most of the times I'm not responsible. It's a natural tendency of human beings. We don't take responsibility for our feelings, right? Even in your close relationships. Oh, I'm feeling so sad because you said that to me, right? So why are you holding? Just, let go. And what comes in between, the biggest test or biggest obstruction is our ego. The ego doesn't allow. Ego doesn't allow you to accept your mistake, but to point out that one is not good, I am good. So that is my ego speaking. So ego is a negative energy. Ego brings me down. So I need to step up to my humility and let go, forgive that person, and then move on. So this step of courage is needed. So it is difficult only when you start doing it. But once you start doing it, it becomes your personality. So whatever happens, you change the course of it. Of course, it is easier said than done. So you need to do it. You need to do it, try it. But first thing, at least you're aware, right? First step is you're aware that yes, something is wrong, right? And then when you know that something is wrong, I will fix it. Yeah. Om Shanti.
So thanks for your beautiful sharing, sister. And yeah, some are asking that we can see they missed the beginning. So yeah, yes, definitely you can see on YouTube channel, and our past sessions are also available on YouTube. So you can just go there and you can subscribe, and you can just there we have different videos list also. So you can go there and you can see all our sessions, past sessions also. And you, for upcoming events, you have to subscribe our website. So let's wind up our session. Thanks again. Thanks to all the participants for listening patiently, and thanks for being with us, and hope you all are doing good, and hope you all are safe. So shall we end the meeting? Okay. Om Shanti to everyone. Yeah, we will meet on next Sunday with a new topic and with a new speaker. So being with us on next Sunday also. So Om Shanti to everyone.